All right, cousins, this was by request. Someone wanted to know my Royal Rumble picks, so I'm going to do it right now. And the way I'm doing this is, when they get to the end of the Royal Rumbles, usually like four women left. Well, these are the four. These are the women I want left. I don't care what four is left as long as it's these women, and that goes for men too. Now, I had to go look at the rosters, and baby, the pickings are slim. You hear me? I see why the NXT is going to be mixing it up in there, and we're going to get some old hoes up in there too for nostalgia purposes, because WWE has to have their antique road show. But the Royal Rumble ad is fantastic to look at, and they got my girl prominent front and center. Okay, and so that is the banner because it's a fantastic ad. Let's go ahead and get into my picks for Royal Rumble winner, and who I want to be left in the ring at the end when we get to the last final four. Okay, in no particular order, but I am going to tell you who I want to win. I don't want to ramble. Here we go. Charlotte. No, I don't want her to win, but I think it would be cool for her to come back and mix it up with the girls. She's been going for a year. Her presence is missing and it needs to be felt. Okay? Jade Cargill. This will be a fantastic time for her to come back. The Royal Rumble's in February. She got put down to the windshield. I'm pretty sure we're not going to know what happened to her by then. So her showing up in all her glory and going in that ring and cleaning house, I would not mind if she was the 2025 Royal Rumble winner. Because Jade Cargill should have the belt on her at all times, in my opinion. Bianca, please. Bianca is essentially took the place of Mercedes Monet when it comes to the damn horsewomen. Okay, and that would look good so her and Charlotte could look at each other because Bianca got one more patch to put on that jacket, and that's to beat Charlotte Flair ass, and she'll be the only woman to beat all four horsewomen. And I need that to happen. And she will be a two-time Royal Rumble winner. And we haven't had that yet. So that would be a cool milestone for her too. Alexa Bliss. Do I want her to win? No. Would I care? No. She just coming back off of pregnancy. Everybody wants to see her. I think it would be more realistic to have her in the final four or at the end, and get a nice amount of minutes in the ring before she gets flipped out. I think it'll be a triumphant return for Mama Bliss. Then we have Lash Legend. Lash Legend been doing her thing. I think her being in the last couple of ladies, even the final four, would be cool. It'll set a it'll set her on her star trajectory because the Royal Rumble is where the road to WrestleMania starts, from what I understand, and that's where you make stars. So let's go ahead and make Lash Legend a star. Now, if it was Vince McMahon, the fucking rocket would be strapped to her back already, but it ain't. It's Paul Levesque. Jordan Grace. Why Jordan Grace? Because her contract is up at TNA, and I think she's coming over to be in NXT or whatever. And why not? It'd be fun to mix it up. Jordan Grace is a great worker. She's built like a damn tank, and I just think it would be cool to have her in the final four and see what happens. It'd be a nice wild card. And lastly, Naomi. Somewhere in 2025, Naomi needs to come up. She's come back. She showed us what she can do in NXT and in other promotions. I'm gonna need them to go ahead and give her fucking flowers. Naomi's only like 38. I know she's been around for a long time and people think she's old and washed. Y'all tolerate her, but it's time to show Naomi to basically give her flowers. WWE need to give her motherfucking flowers, and I would not be mad if Naomi won the Royal Rumble. Wouldn't be mad at all. Didn't she win like the fucking Andre the Giant? What was that shit she won? One of them bullshit ass cups that don't matter. All right, now we're gonna go into the Royal Rumble men's division. This was very difficult. This was very difficult because there's not a lot of star power in the men's division, shockingly. So this is who I came up with to be in the final four or, left over. And I wouldn't mind winning out of these guys. Montez Ford, just For the love of Pete, let Montez Ford touch something individual. I don't think Dawkins would mind. LA Knight, that's a good Royal Rumble pick. I don't see a big deal about that. I wouldn't mind either. Jacob Fatu, who doesn't want to see Show Enough emote in the middle of the ring after winning the Royal Rumble? That would be absolutely hilarious. Jay Uso, yes, because y'all fucked it up at the Money in the Bank. Y'all could at least give him that. And you didn't give him a real long reign with the Intercontinental Championship. And you made him back into a lackey with the bloodline. And he's not really fucking doing anything. So at least let's get him back on track with the Royal Rumble. Carmelo Hayes, again, the Royal Rumble is supposed to make stars and get everybody on the road to WrestleMania. I don't see why Carmelo Hayes can't be given something for all his troubles down to the SmackDown. And Austin Theory. It's time to get Austin Theory back on track. The guy can wrestle. This whole dick face high school persona he got going on. Please, the guy is old enough to have real issues and a real chip on his shoulder. All of this goofy shit he's doing with the kangaroo from Australia, y'all know what I'm talking about, is completely unnecessary. It moots everything he did with the Universal Championship and beating John Cena. And then how is that going to look when John Cena's in the ring and he throws Austin Theory out? That's fucking corny, and I don't want to see it. Any of these guys, any of these girls, I would not have an issue winning the Royal Rumble. Y'all tell me who your picks for the Royal Rumble is, men and women, in the comments, and let's have the argument. All right, y'all, next time.